So, the month of Mars has arrived, and with it, some rays of sunlight. I noticed that the Viking craze is just crazier than usual, so I thought I'd make myself a new fun yearly tradition. If nothing else, it would be something fun for me to enjoy since I'm a kind of Viking fanatic. So I was thinking of making the month of Mars into a Viking month. I'll make something relatively easy and interesting, and hopefully have one video up per week of Mars. By the way, if any one of you have any kind of name for this thing, this Viking month or anything, that will be greatly appreciated because I can't think of anything. So anyways, this is Smithifix Workshop and you're watching the first part of the Viking month. So as you can see, I just made this quick little sketch here. So I went through the practical reasons for having a wooden scabbard within the leather sheath. There are also some actually material clues to the fact that it would actually be done that way for some knives. So you see outside here is the plate, and then just inside is the leather. And as I said before, the leather used was often really thin. Not really the soft kind of thin leather, but it was this relatively thin, maybe 1.2 up to maybe 2 millimeter thick, maybe, but 2 millimeters is a bit thick. That we can actually see in the original metal pieces that still exists. They have this swelling right here around this area, and it's a quite significant swelling, so it's much more than just the blade on the inside and the leather. So what we have left of the blade is mostly just a corroded piece of rust and remaining organic materials. So we can see that the blade itself has been swelling and rusting a lot. So we can't really tell for sure how it was made, but the metal plate indicates that it's something more than just the blade and leather on the inside. So I'm taking some inspiration from Japanese scabbard making. You see the grains here? I'm gonna make use of them when I take the majority of one side and leave this little shelf down here for the edge to slide upon. You see the right piece here? I'm going to carve the majority of the negative of the blade inside on that side, and on the other side I'm just going to carve in a little bit. That way we'll prevent the edge from sliding along the seam in the wood. Instead it will just slide on the wood and against the grain. So yeah, that's my plan. So for this I'm going to use ash. As far as I know, it's quite low in tannins, which is a thing that can actually cause corrosion on the blades. I've seen some people use oak for their scabbards, which can work sometimes. Most of the times you should use some lining on the inside because oak normally contains a lot of tannins, which can be quite nasty to the blade. So let's go make it.
geen terug voor jou.